Hey guys, Kenny here, the Hobby Cop, and I'm still in a good mood, even though the news just keeps on piling on for people that like to collect cards and get them graded. So what am I talking about? Well, today SGC has announced a price increase. So in my last video where I talked about PSA basically suspending operations until July 1st to catch up on the backlog of cards, except for obviously if you want to do the $300 express, your options were going to be Beckett, who's backlogged, HGA, who is hard to get into because they only have set number of spots and you have to kind of basically win like a raffle in the waiting line to get your cards in, and then SGC, who basically is newer to the market and is ready to accept cards, and we're a good price. So let's just look over at the letter that they posted on their website today. Now, I'm hoping this isn't some cruel April Fool's joke, which I don't think it is. That would just be not a smart move for them, so we'll switch over. Okay, so you can see on the screen behind me, I'll read it to you. And that was posted today, being April 1st. And it says, "Hello. As you all know, the demand for card grading is higher than it has ever been. Although it seemed totally unrealistic only a few years ago, the entire world has officially taken notice of the trading card explosion, and more have jumped into this hobby than anyone could have ever imagined. The growth has created unbelievable opportunities, but has certainly presented many of challenges as well. After the roller coaster of a year in 2020, the SGC team is stronger than ever. In addition to our massive operation expansion, we kept our word about maintaining the quality of our grading. For those who haven't already heard, our turnaround time is unbelievable right now. That's because nobody was using them. The question I always ask myself, should it be, is turning around an order of 8 Panini Prism cards in 2 weeks really that impressive? Well, in this industry it is. That is what we have set out to change." Okay, so that's the first paragraph. "The SGC way of doing things, providing the service that you deserve, is not threatened by the recent shutdown of our competitor." So that would be PSA. "In fact, it emboldens everything we've been building towards. A better hobby for all of us. As a representative of our amazing team, who have been through all the struggles of rapid and exponential growth, I want to tip my cap to our competitor for making the hard decision that we were faced back in October of 2020. Of course, they're going to tip their cap to PSA because now all these people that are opening prison basketball, where are they going to send their cards? This really SGC is the best option if you just want to get your card in, get it graded, and get it sent home. Is it best for value? Maybe not. Like if you wait until July and you get a PSA 10 versus an SGC gem, you're going to have better value, obviously, with the PSA. But you can't do that right now, unless you're going to spend $300 express. But we'll skip down the third paragraph. "As I mentioned in my previous update found here, SGC refuses to compromise the service that we've worked hard to provide. This means that we will not take in more cards than we are able to process. Over the last 24 hours, the number of submitted cards to SGC for grading has increased by 500%. So obviously, people are using SGC now with the PSA news. "With that being said, effective immediately," so they're like, "Ooh, we can make some money!" Effective immediately, we're increasing our base rate from $25 a card to $75 a card. Not a little jump, that's a big jump. We understand that this is a significant price hike, but it is absolutely necessary due to the decision that our competitor has made. Our entire team cares about how you're feeling, and we know that means we will be pricing out a large group of cards. Please understand that this is temporary and we will continue to build at an unmatched rate." Do you really think they're going to put their prices back? If they keep on seeing people throwing cards, maybe when PSA opens back up in July, maybe they'll pull back a little. I guarantee it's not going back to $25 a card if people use the service at $75 a card. Although I cannot pinpoint exactly when this will take place, SGC will be lowering our prices as soon as we feel we can effectively meet the demand. Until then, we will continue to grow this amazing team, expand our operation, and build our capacity higher and higher every day. For those of you who will be submitting cards to SGC in the near future, expect lightning fast turnaround times at the same fair, accurate grading SGC has been providing over the last 20 years. We appreciate all of you and continue to grow substantially with your satisfaction at our forefront. Sincerely, Peter Steinberg. So it just makes perfect business sense, whereas you are pretty much the only company right now where somebody can log on, submit the cards, get it back in a timely fashion. Like I said, PSA has suspended operation July 1st. Beckett has the same long turnaround times as PSA. HGA, it's impossible. I've been trying ever since they opened to get cards sent in there. I wanted just measly 5 cards graded, and I can't get cards graded. So SGC sitting in this unique place where now they could basically demand their price. If you want a Prism Silver ball card, return graded quick so you can put it on the market, this is the place to go, and they know that. So now they've boosted the cards up from $75 to $75. So let's see if we can go to the card grading section, services and prices. So here you can see, so right behind me here, declared value $1,500, 20 to 25 days estimate business days turnaround. It's going to cost you $75, as they said. If you want it in 1 to 3 business days, it's only $250. So if the card's over $3,500, so maybe a silver prism ball might be that, it's going to cost you $125 for that 20 to 25 days, $250 to 1 in 3. And again, if the card's $20,000, it's going to cost you $500, and so on. So anything different here? Here's the shipping, and then you got your shipping prices here. So comments below, what do you think about this? Obviously, this is, I guess, a smart business decision on their end, because once PSA shut down at $25 a card, they were going to be flooded and they would get backlogged. So now putting it up to $75 a card, people won't be sending like those cheaper, I guess, like say you're opening prison basketball, maybe you're going to think twice about a base Halliburton card. Are you going to send that to SGC at $75 a card? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe if you want to be the first one getting on the market, well, then you can flip that maybe. But definitely a decision that I think SGC had to make, and so they wouldn't get flooded, and definitely capitalize on the opportunity to be the only company that's now officially turning around mass number of cards. And like they said they'll pull back the prices. I don't think you'll pull them back to $25. You won't see that again. Once once PSA starts opening up their services, you'll see SGC pull back, because they know people will go to PSA. So if PSA is charging $100 a card and SGC is charging $75 a card, most people will pay the $100 to go to PSA. So I think they have to have that, I guess, that decision in your mind. I think they'd have to pull back to around like $49 a card at least before somebody thinks twice about it. So like basically half price. So again, another blow to people in the hobby trying to get things graded. And basically this is because of PSA shutting down. Like you said, they've been flooded by cards. So I'd be interesting. What I'm hoping for, fingers crossed, is HGA will all of a sudden decide to do something where instead of accepting 2,500 cards on Thursday, 2,500 cards on Friday, maybe they'll add a Monday and a Tuesday, so they accept 10,000 cards a week versus the 5,000 right now. That would be my hope, because I personally would rather go to HGA instead of SGC. So anyway, likes would be really appreciated. Give a comment. Let's have a discussion. Are you going to use SGC, or are you just going to stockpile your cards until PSA opens up? Let's talk about that. Anyway, we'll see you on the next video.